In a 2025 NBA offseason already loaded with jaw-dropping moves, another seismic trade rumor has started to ripple through the league. Just as fans were still digesting Kevin Durant's unexpected relocation from Phoenix to Houston, a new blockbuster idea has ignited the headlines, and this one could shake the very foundation of the NBA. Yes, you read that right. Giannis to Utah. The rumor mill is swirling with the idea of a full-fledged rebuild in Milwaukee, and the Jazz, stocked with young talent and an overwhelming war chest of draft picks, are being whispered about as a surprise contender in the chase for the two-time MVP. Though nothing is set in stone, the very concept of Giannis wearing a Jazz jersey has already sent shockwaves through front offices, locker rooms, and NBA Twitter alike. Let's break down why this trade could become not just the biggest move of the summer, but one of the most talked about deals in recent NBA history. Jazz rebuild, finally ready for a superstar splash. Ever since Utah pressed the reset button in 2022 by dealing Donovan Mitchell to Cleveland and Rudy Gobert to Minnesota, they've been in asset-gathering mode. The Jazz front office, led by CEO Danny Ainge, methodically stacked draft picks like poker chips, knowing a high-stakes hand would eventually present itself. Their target? None other than the Greek freak himself. Giannis has spent his entire career in Milwaukee, winning a title in 2021 and accumulating 9 All-Star selections, 9 All-NBA honors, 2 MVPs, and 1 Defensive Player of the Year award. His loyalty to the Bucks has never been questioned, but with each early playoff exit and growing uncertainty around their aging core, murmurs have begun to circulate. Is it time for Giannis to find a new home? The proposed deal: a king's ransom for the crown jewel. The hypothetical trade package Utah would send to Milwaukee is nothing short of historic. Lauri Markkanen, Utah's all-star forward and one of the league's best floor-spacing big men. Walker Kessler, a rising young center with elite shot-blocking potential. 6 future first-round picks, including the highly coveted number 5th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft. Out of the Jazz's incredible stash of 13 future first-rounders, 8 are legally tradable, and this deal would unload 6 of them. It's the kind of all-in offer rarely seen, the type of package that only a top 5 player in the world would warrant. For Utah, the appeal is obvious. Pairing Giannis with a solid supporting cast and the flexibility to still make another big move, that's how championship windows open fast. Bucks' perspective: if Giannis asks out, this might be the best they can do. Let's be clear. Milwaukee isn't actively shopping Giannis, but if he makes it known that he's ready to move on, the Bucks would be forced into action, and this Utah package might be the best offer they'd get. Lauri Markkanen is not just a throw-in. He averaged over 23 points per game last season, is just 27 years old, and fits today's NBA perfectly. Kessler is already among the top young defensive centers in the game, and the 5th overall pick in this year's draft could become a future franchise player. Add in 5 more first-rounders? That's a franchise reset button with purpose. Pair Markkanen with Damian Lillard, and Milwaukee could remain competitive while simultaneously preparing for the future. It wouldn't be a win, per se, but it wouldn't be a disaster either. Can Utah actually pull this off? Here's where things get spicy. For years, Utah has been seen as a mid-market team struggling to attract stars, but trades can change narratives, and landing Giannis would be a landscape-altering move. And don't forget, Utah would still retain several first-round picks even after this trade. That means they could still chase another all-star to flank Giannis. It's not just about making the move, it's about what comes after. What happens next? It all comes down to one question: will Giannis ask out? If he stays loyal to Milwaukee, this entire conversation becomes fantasy. But if the Bucks fall behind in the competitive Eastern Conference arms race, or if Giannis quietly requests a change of scenery, Utah may be the best-positioned franchise to make a serious league-shifting play. They've waited patiently. They've collected their chips. Now they're at the table, ready to go all in. The Greek Freak in Salt Lake City? It sounds insane, until it doesn't.